Oh my goodness. Hi. It's Wednesday,
Hello.
February 7th. It's actually Friday, but you know how it works. Um, Trying to start a little early because all of you are such bitches. Always bitching and moaning. If God forbid we start like 10 seconds late. But here we are.
Yes, we're here.
Um, Xavier's running late or not at all. I'm not really sure. He's got
Oh
some
my
shit.
god, I hope he has our canoe.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's been horrible out there.
Yeah.
What are you doing with a screw top? What's going on right there?
Oh, I'm gonna make things right tonight. I'm gonna have a little wine, a little Nero de Avila.
Mm, screw top.
Yummy, yummy.
What
Make
year is
myself.
that from? 2024?
No, it's a 2021 vintage.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. Oh, you're so
I'll
cute.
be able to think tonight. It's okay.
I almost expected you to have like a little jelly jar glass.
This is pretty. This is what you know. What came in tiramisus came in these. Okay,
I'm the same way. This is how I drink
I
my
don't.
wine.
This is what I drink wine out of. I don't
Yeah, I
care.
agree with you. Is the smaller the better. I'm happy with not having like
Well,
the giant glass.
I can't spill this. It's
First
much
bite.
better.
Mm. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our show. Um, so yeah, today was a weird day. Matter of fact, all my clips are not numbered because nothing happened that was in an order that needed to be spoken of.
No, no,
No,
no, nothing. God,
actually, no, I was having a piece of chocolate, JMD. I was
she's
really
warming up.
warming up with my chocolate with my and you
So
know what?
yeah.
And just for spite, gonna have the last piece.
So you know what was so fascinating about today's show is that he kept on going to the old. He went to the well that he's been going to, and honestly, I started running out of boring gifs.
I saw that.
I can't, it's hard to find a lot of boring gifs.
I know, and
It's so boring.
usually what we do is, like, we do, like, the introduction to the show, and it's today's show and whatever, but there was nothing that he didn't do yesterday, so I could play yesterday's clips, and it would be
It,
exactly the same as what he did today.
it was just more Jan Hein today. It was just more Jan Hein,
The
and
start of
then
the show was, like, talking about the American Nightmare. I mean, it was
again.
exactly the same as it was yesterday,
Jesus Christ.
except a day later.
And
So
then Paul Giamatti coming in, and if it was done at some time. I don't know if it was done today. And that was as milk toast as humanly possible. I mean, it was bereft of anything fascinating or interesting. And the
Yeah.
funny part about Giamatti is that most of the movies are in lose money.
We're gonna review Paul Giamatti momentarily as
It's
well.
freaking awesome.
I figured I would do a little deep dive into him and see what the hell was going on in him.
Yeah.
Because they really did lather each other's asses, like,
Oh my god, his
the best
tongue is
friend.
brown. It's terrible.
Oh my god, and you know what? I hate to admit it, but the truth is that that was probably the first role he ever had where he had more than maybe, like, 5 or 6 lines, but I don't think he worked more than, like, 2 or 3 days on the whole
Yeah,
show,
no.
on the whole movie. So yeah, they just lathered each other's asses. Howard talked about the great Garloo. Somebody mentioned it in the chat while I was waiting here
It was
about
me.
how much the great
Oh,
Garloo would be in today's money, which is insane.
yes.
Shirt. What does my shirt say?
Death Row Records.
My shirt says Death Row Records.
Right.
Any other questions? I am eating some chocolate from Aldi's, and this was
Oh, I love that.
cranberry almond, and it comes out
Oh,
thing, but it's like individual pieces,
yes.
so you can just eat one of these per day, and it's a very delicious treat.
I get the
In
dark.
Zephyr Hills, I have my Hall's mentholyptus on the table. I have to pay my dermatology bill. What the fuck else do you want to know? Here's my wiper to clean my glasses. Here is all the pens I use because I usually break one of them. Here's the little piece I broke off the one today because I always break the little clippy things off. Here's my tape measure because that's what I use every single day. Here's my flashlight. So when I leave here and I shut everything off, I'm blind, so I can't see. So I have to use my flashlight. Here's my Canon lens that I'm trying to sell right now, and nobody seems to want it for $850, but fuck it. So I just keep it for right now. Here's one of the bracelets that I got when I did Riley's headband. Yes, on his headband is actually a bracelet. So this is the one of them that I had, but it was hanging too annoyingly, and the beads were annoying me, so I took it off. Here are at least 7 covers to different waters because that's what I drink all night. Here's a clip from some chips that I had one day, but I broke it because I play with it while I'm on air. So it just comes apart and I like putting it back together because that's fun for me. And yeah, fuck it. That's what I got. Oh, sorry. Here's my saline solution nose spray because I get a little snotty. And that's it. So now you have everything. You got my whole desk. Okay. So no more questions. There we go. And Princess Di is wearing a new dress. All right, so let's start the show. I don't really have numbers on this because, again, nothing needed to be nothing needs to be listed as if it was something. Can we see you gun? I don't have a gun. I don't own a gun.
What?
I don't have a gun.
You sure? Wait. Where is that? Where's that comment?
Sin Lu.
Sin Lu.
I don't have a gun, silly Billy. I've never held a gun. I've held a shotgun because I played skeet one time.
You played skeet?
I played skeet one time. No, I am tidy. This desk is actually tidy. These are all things that
I'm not. I have to admit it. I'm not.
Oh, really?
Well, no, I get paper. I have paper problems. I get paper paralysis. People put paper around me, and they want me to do something with the paper, and they don't help with it, and I get paper paralysis, and I start trying to shred and scan, and it really becomes overwhelming. I hate paper.
I will take the things. I will throw them.
Everything else, I'm very tidy. All my tools have their own little places, and I kind of have things in a certain order in my garage. Yeah, I know. It's yeah.
I'm gonna throw away the garbage for the chocolate. Paper clip.
Half the chocolate in the garbage.
Half the chocolate right in the trash. That's exactly right. See, I constantly go through books. Like I just use books. And once I'm done, I just put it away and start a new one.
Oh, you mean like I do for all my ideas for my YouTube channel, DJ's Classic Garage?
One with multiple.
Well, yeah, this is one of many that I use.
Days worth of activity in there. So yeah.
Yes.
No, I do not have 10,000 emails, and actually, I'm quite OCD about having emails in my mailbox. Although I have 54 right now, and I'm not sure why, but that's a normal day for me. When I was working, there would be days where I would come into work and there'd be about 675 emails. It used to be insane.
I can't get ahead of it. I delete about 500 emails a day. I don't know what the hell this is.
I send everything to spam now. If I don't know what it is, I send everything to spam.
I know what it is, and it's like, not interested today.
Well, this is what happens.
Delete.
IRS is after you. This is what you got to do. Can we go through your shelves? Really, Gungadin? Really? There's nothing much to show. You want to see my shelves? I'll show you my shelves. Hold on. Okay. So what you got there? You got Pee Wee Herman in a blonde wig on Cherry. My one NFT. You have 2 Howard Stern books and the award that Casey gave me, along with the little lit thing that he gave me from Rick and Morty, and the blowfish I found that everybody thought I was going to poison myself, and a just a skeleton hand, and a smorkin labbit. If you know, you know, smorkin labbit. And then on the next is one of my motorcycle helmets that I sticker bombed. So I kind of like doing that. So I sticker bombed a motorcycle helmet, and this is a airplane that somebody built, and I found it when some people passed away on my block, and they were throwing away all this stuff. So it's made of balsa wood. It's like super light, but I thought it was kind of cool. I had 3 of them, but I broke 2 of them.
Yes, Autobot. This is Radio Gunk Cribs.
Yeah, and then below that is Yoda cell phone charger, but I've never used it because why?
It's new in box.
Yeah.
It's not worth anything.
That's it. That's all I got. That's everything. I'm not gonna pass you the other way because it's a shitstorm of mess.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the way it works in here.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. Can you put on the helmet? You want me to?
Fuck it, go right ahead. Whatever. This is a shit show. Just go right ahead and do it.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
So is this like when you take out your Harley?
Yeah. Here we go. I'm like the great kazoo.
Yeah, can you say hello, dum dum?
Ew, dum dum.
Hello, dum dum.
Hold on, it's tight. Oh, let me get the stuff together. Oh, and then under my desk is my Xbox. I have my Xbox underneath. And I have my controller. So I can play games, when I feel like it on my big 36-inch screen. And yeah, there's my world. Can you see under your no, because my camera is attached very, very tightly to a magnet
Yes.
on the top of my screen. So all I can do is kind of turn it around.
There's Cindy Who.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do have Grace's corpse under my desk. As if I'd want it. Let's be honest. It's a little rank at this point.
What
My favorite
cereals?
Netflix game. I love anything South Park. So I used to play that constantly. I play Lara Croft a lot because I love all those games. I like things like Myst-ish used to be. So I play anything that's kind of like that. I like things where I have to kind of think and use my brain. I don't like shoot 'em ups really. I'm not really into that. You all know I'm playing Phone Destroyer right now, and that's pretty much what I do with half my day when I don't listen to the show. But let's save that for another AMA kind of day, and let's go to the show. So, what brand of faucet do I have? No idea. Yeah, keep looking. You might find arm. That's probably true. What cereal do you have in your cupboards? Don't eat cereal. All right, stupid big balls bit. So I don't know. How did he start the show? Really, he was talking about nothing. Really, I mean,
No, really. I actually see the thing is because I'm coming back from dropping off my graphic designer who's behind now on designing shit. I missed the first 20 minutes of the show.
oh well, missed is a really cute word that you just used right now. That's cute. That's cute that you missed something. So you didn't miss anything.
I know I feel like I missed something, but I know I missed nothing.
You missed nothing, but I'll give you pretty much what he started doing about 10 minutes into the show. Here we go.
I mean, what are you going to do with your balls at the Super Bowl?
Jesus.
This is sweet, a luxury suite for my balls at the Super Bowl.
Oh, so
my
they
God.
won't be in the booth with you.
It's unbelievable. What else about your balls?
My balls have their own P.O. box.
Whoa.
They
Describe
get
this-
mail?
Describe the
Okay,
size of
see
your
what you
dick.
My dick is the size of a 747.
Wow.
This bit always gets old. I
Laugh.
mean, this is the 10th time he's done it.
Yeah, he does it all the time.
10th time. Jesus.
Really, Rupert Pupkin, Mark's friggin' quit Stern. That was a while ago, actually. I remember when it happened. It was.
Oh no. He completely. It's actually very recent. Completely, just everything's gone.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like it's try to go to Mark's friggin' right now.
Okay. Let me see. Please hold. Let me see. Mark's friggin'.
There was a thread on this. Where were you?
Hey, I was just there.
No,
I'm
this is like weeks ago. This is like 2 weeks ago, like when he was off.
I was just there. Here we are. Enter.
Oh, it's still. I guess. Wait, when's this from? The end. Okay.
Yeah, wasn't
I
this
thought everything was down. I thought he took it all down.
But
I
he's
didn't even
so
bother looking.
See, he's so weird. See, he wants to quit. He can't quit him.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, today's segment list. I'm no longer doing detailed recaps. I'll definitely add a daily segment list to my archives.
Boy, it's so hard for him to quit. Dude,
Can't
just do it. Just do it, man. Just
Drop
quit.
bets, great Garloo. Honestly, what he did here is he just took from the things that come up on Sirius.
Yes.
That's all he had to do. So it's really not that much. Whatever. But yeah, listen, what the real I'm not even going to tell you what the reality is, but if you ever need anything from Mark's friggin', you know who to see about it. That's all I'm going to say. Don't you worry about Mark's friggin' existing in the stratosphere of things. JMD, JMD. All right, let's move on.
So
So
wait. Jack and Rod. Richard Christie's been on this week. So yeah, Richard Christie's they've had him on a few times talking about the Super Bowl.
and then Sal mysteriously popped up out of nowhere to do
with
and,
it,
you know,
doing
but
his
it seems
bit,
like all he does is his stupid like ESP bits,
psychic bit.
psychic bits, which is so stupid, all of it. So, hey, Brizzo, if you don't know what Mark Sprigan is, basically it was a repository for all things Howard Stern. So whenever any of us, I mean, we really have all used it almost extensively. So whenever you needed to look up something that happened that week, here, I'll go to something where he used to still post.
2022, I guess. Oh.
So yeah, vacation replay. Of course, I go to the 1 week where he's on vacation. Let's go to another week.
Come on, it's very easy to do.
Right. So what he used to do is he would just basically recap everything. Howard asked, Howard says, Howard said, 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 Howard asked. And you could go through kind of almost in 10 to 15-minute intervals what was going on in the show. And he did this for years and years and years and years and years. And it was a great space to just go if you, hey, do you remember when Artie was on and he had that fight with so-and-so and da-da-da-da? And so all you'd have to do is search Artie fight with blah, blah, blah. And you'd be able to look up that it was on, July 25th of, 2000 or something like that. So yeah, it's an amazing repository of all things that were Stern back when it meant something. So rest in peace, Mark Sprigan. Actually, I don't give a shit because you blocked me years ago and told me I was a fucking asshole for doing a show about him. You're so cute, Fuji Vice. You just really want attention and just gonna
Thirsty. I think the word is thirsty.
very weird. I always feel like it's somebody I know. You know what I mean? Like I always feel like it's somebody like either in my family or one of my actual friends who's just fucking with me. Because why would anybody else care? You tune into a show that's free and you feel the need to bitch about it. And I find that to be extremely silly.
Exactly.
Be here, then don't. All right, let's move on.
Let's move on.
So then he went into just an extraordinary amount of time on prop bets.
Yes.
And all that stuff.
This was like this. This is the degenerate discussion of gambling. I mean, you have to be like a serious degenerate trying to chase losses to do the stuff they were talking about.
But again, I feel like they only talk about it because he likes the silliness of the prop bet.
True, but JD actually does them. That's the disturbing part. It really is. And the thing is, JD and Jan Hein talking about gambling is like me talking about ballet. I mean, they really are not. They're not good at it. They're not.
I agree. But the only funny thing I was ever able to glean from is when they started talking about Cara Delevingne, who apparently was supposed to be on the show, and
yes,
blew them off many times.
Twice or three times, multiple times she blew them off. Do you have the clip of him making the excuse?
I got it right here, sweetie pie.
Yes, please. I'm waiting.
Oh my God, play.
Andrea Finlay, Taylor's mom. Cara Delevingne. That's the supermodel. Why would Taylor Swift?
That's one of her besties.
Kara's been at the last two games.
Yep.
Was
she right next to Taylor?
Pretty much.
Wow. Yeah. That's a plus 900 bet. I might go with Cara Delevingne. That girl, I don't know what her story is. Cara Delevingne has been booked on the show a couple of times, and then at the last minute, she never is here. I don't know what happened.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if she had been here, we might have some inside odds. Cara Delevingne. Yeah, she's been booked a couple of times, and then all of a sudden something happens, and she's like, I can't come in. And I'm like, okay, it's cool. Don't worry about it.
That busy, huh? Emergency modeling needs to be done. And
she seems
well, models have to be ready no matter what.
Yeah.
It's a very, very tough industry. As soon as they call, you have to be available.
Are you serious? Did he actually really say that? He did say that. This is a woman that is like pretty high up in the food chain. She doesn't come when they call. She comes when she's ready.
She doesn't give a shit about
That's hilarious. The thing is, what is up with that tattoo on her hand? That freaky tattoo on her hand.
By the way, everything about her is bizarre because
Those eyebrows, the strong
sometimes
eyebrow game.
look really, really hot, and other times she looks like absolute dog shit. Like, here's a classic picture.
Ooh.
Cara Delevingne's friends pushing her to rehab
Oh, Jesus Christ.
drug problems.
Oof.
She's not yeah, she's had some issues. She's had some ups and downs. So she's not exactly the, harbinger of beauty and grace that she
No.
pretends to be.
She's no Heidi Klum.
She cleans up really nicely, but
Oh.
she what?
Who delicious. Perfect. She's a Two-Face. That's exactly what she is. She's a Two-Face from Seinfeld.
That's really, really funny. That's
That's exactly right. She's a Two-Face.
that's great. That's really, really great.
It's perfect.
Yeah, here she is. Yeah. Look.
Like one moment she's hot, and one moment she's oh.
I mean, she's got the makings of some. Look, she walks around with just like socks on. She smokes.
And then she cleans up like that.
Yeah, she probably smells like stank and like cigarettes. You just
patchouli and cigarettes.
Ugh. Or like the little trees that are in the cars because it's probably rubs the crotch in it to make it okay. Oh, you know what I was going to do tonight? Please remind
What are
me
we gonna do?
in the show. I have to do the numbers for the Super Bowl picks.
Yes.
Everybody, thank you so much for participating. I think it's going to be a good one this year, and I'll announce what the prizes are after we do the picks. But let's go through the show first, and we'll come back to that.
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay. Then they had a horrible Hyundai commercial, which was kind of weird because Fred never stopped doing the thing in the back, and Robin was interrupting during it, and it was quite silly. You called it out. I thought it was kind of.
Oh yeah, it was. I'm like,
yeah, it was really stupid to the extreme. Here we go.
I want to thank our
Did
good
we
friends
get
at.
all of his predictions? We have them
Yeah,
recorded.
you got
so
you.
we can follow along?
Yes. We will make sure to tell you if Sal's accuracy rate went up this year. Thank you. Thank you to our good friends at Hyundai. The 2024 Santa Fe is equipped for adventure with features like available H-Track, all-wheel drive, and standard third-row seating. You heard Ronnie the limo.
They were really running with the Hyundai this year, huh? This month.
Well, you know what? You're right though. They're trying to give him a high-end commercial in his show because he has horrible ads running. But Fred is showing what happens when every week is Thanksgiving week. He is literally completely unable to operate at any type of professional level. I mean, it's seriously.
I have many clips about him talking about how, how many commercials he's been offered and Super Bowl commercials and all that shit. And, how he could really push the needle. It's such a shame that he doesn't have a commercial. Really almost like kind of thirsty and begging for a commercial.
Did you see my little tweet I put out there?
What little tweet? What little tweet?
I put a little tweet out there.
What was it?
It was about Howard wanting commercials, and I took the picture that we got and I posted it to the Twitter machine. I gotta find it. Hold on.
Saw that.
You saw that? It was page 4.
I did. I saw it.
Yes, because he was going on and on and on about he should have had Coca-Cola and he should have had Pepsi and he should have been Metamucil's spokesman. And you have a face for radio, and that's the way it is.
Oh, he forgets that he was in a AGT commercial.
He was with the fire hose, and it was an absolute train wreck.
Oh yeah, where is that one?
Oh, here it is. I found it.
First year as a judge. Do we have enough to turn you into $1 million actor?
Ooh, horrible. Where's the fire hose one?
That's the same year, I think. That was AGT the first year. Did they actually hide it because it's so bad? think they did. I think it's so embarrassing that we have to search for it.
Oh, look, there's us yesterday. Hello. Hello.
Oh God, him talking with the little kid. Oh
Yeah,
Jesus.
I don't really care. I don't
So
really care.
show what I have. This is it. This is the post I said.
Well, we're going to come back to that because I have a quote about this. So let's quote that first, and then we'll come back to this so that we can discuss it because I do love this. So let's just leave that up there. That is,
Okay, we'll leave that there. It's so
you don't
beautiful.
remember if you weren't here yesterday. This frightening screen grab I took from the AGT black and white farewell commercial that he did was really quite spectacular. So here's another thing that nobody's going to listen to on Friday. This was really interesting.
This Friday,
Okay.
we're debuting our latest Songs I Want to Hear on Howard 101, hosted by the legendary music producer and rock and roll Hall of Famer, Jimmy Jam. Now, this guy's got credentials.
Who you
Who?
say? Who?
Jimmy
who?
all over this shit. He loved it. So he's going to be on that. He had a lot of fun. He even did like a 70s AM radio talk-up going into each song.
Yeah.
And and it turns out he's great at hitting the post. I'll play an example. This is just a little
Jesus
part
Christ.
of the,
No, thank you. So I'm like, who is Jimmy Jam exactly? Who is he? Who is Jimmy Jam? You know,
I know who Jim.
part of DJ Jazzy Jeff. No, he's not that person.
No, he isn't.
Jimmy Jam is a music producer who's most known for The Time, which was that kind of
Oh yeah, from
No.
Prince's movie.
thing. Gigolos Get Lonely Too by What Time Is It? Not to be confused with The Time, who
Mhm.
were a part of What Time Is It after The Time. And then there was Jam and Lewis, and then What Time Is It? Something
He's very
called
good with time.
Ice Cream Castles, same guy, not to be confused with this guy or this guy or this guy.
Or that guy. Okay.
So there's nothing here really that is anything other than those people and something called Pandemonium. Wow, with a song called Donald Trump from 1990.
And Blondie by Pandemonium.
All of
Wow.
1990, 1982, 1984. So yeah,
So
sure,
he's
sure.
so
Sure.
this guy is slightly not current.
Sure, Jimmy Jam. Sure. Sure. Whatever it takes for you to be like relevant again. I'm sure this is like a Gary thing. You probably reached out
Well,
to absolutely
what we can do is that we can have you come on like on the Friday. I'd
Yeah,
like
it's really fun. You can let millions of
you could have like millions of people like listen to your selection of music.
Yeah.
I know it should be very good.
excellent. So I don't care what kind of music he likes. I don't care about Jimmy Jam. I don't think that he produced for Janet Jackson.
Yeah. Well, so this is the story. I
Oh.
don't. You probably didn't pull the clip.
I
but
did
he
not. I
told
heard
the-
it though.
All right. So he went and he stole the thing from oh God, Earth Wind was not Earth Wind and Fire. The other band that was just the
And I
same
know
like
what you're talking about, but
yeah. He
sorry.
stole the trumpet riff for them, and that's what they use in Rhythm Nation. He literally lifted a riff from another song, and that's what that was literally his most famous song, stealing from some other band.
And he admitted to it. I know
And he admitted to it, which is
I know.
embarrassing.
I didn't know about the Janet Jackson thing. Here we go.
Yes.
Billboard Hot 100s. Yes, absolutely. When I think of you, miss you much. Yes. Love will never do. Yes. Human League, Human. Monkey by George Michael. Not exactly a song I would remember.
No.
Boys to Men, On Bended Knee. Mariah Carey, Thank God I Found You. Usher, You Remind Me. All right, but let us admit that he hasn't really done much of anything in
What's
the
the last
past
in there?
20 years.
Oh.
I don't know what Funk This or Forever Charlie is from 2008 and 2016. Nonetheless, this is pretty much where we're at. I mean, really, he kind of peaked
A
in the
long time ago.
2000s
Long
and
time ago.
1990s. So Tamara, you can tell me I'm wrong and I'll believe you because I don't know that much about him. So just weird to me that he would
Show up on the radar?
on Howard 101 on a Friday afternoon. That's all I got.
Yeah.
I'm sure okay, his net worth is 40 million. That's probably about $39 million than what I have. So yeah, good for you, Jimmy Jam. Good for you.
Jesus.
Jimmy Jam. Fun fact: Jimmy Jam produced King Norris's new cassette. Yes, I know he's a big name, but I kind of get him a little confused with other Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Okay, that's me. It's just me. Okay, he did.
Oh wait, Mr. D. Oh, because the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is pointless.
Name. That's why he's on Howard's radar. Of course, naturally, that makes sense.
But he doesn't deserve to be in there.
That's okay. Listen, I mean, if he's a great producer, so be it. I'll give him all the props.
He's no business being in there.
I probably don't know half the people that are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Honestly, nor do I care.
Yeah.
No, they don't all look alike, you douchebag. Christ. Our listeners are such assholes. You really are.
Yes, they are. Jesus.
Stop offending everybody. Let us do that. Okay. Then he starts talking about commercials and the Super Bowl and how he shoulda, woulda, coulda, but didn't.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
So there's a couple of clips about this. Here we go.
You know, some dude, I don't know if I'm allowed to. Yeah, of course I am.
Why
some
wouldn't you
dude
be allowed?
actually, I told you one time I got approached to be like a piece of shit in a Tom Brady commercial.
Right.
Like literally, you know, would have been really horrible. I turned that down. That was years ago. And I don't even know if the advertiser
So first he says he turned it down, but then he qualifies it by saying, I don't even know if the advertiser
would have gone for it. They were feeling me out to see if I would do it.
They were feeling him out. He turned it down as if it was absolutely offered to him.
How do you turn something down that didn't happen?
That's right.
Yeah.
And it turned out I was like, it was like good and bad. And Tom Brady was good. He was gallant, and I was goofus, and like I was a piece of shit.
Who's Goofus and Gallant? Is that something from like the 1940s?
It has to be. I don't know what that. Even I don't know what that is, and I'm pretty good with old references like that.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
You know, the thing is, he is so unable to make fun of himself. It's kind of sad. I mean, it really is sad because think about this. Danny DeVito did Twins, where he was genetic garbage.
Yeah.
Think about that for a second. Goofus and Gallant.
Never
oh my
heard of it.
God.
From Highlights, which is one of the
1940, baby.
Highlights was like, do you remember when you were a kid? And
Yes.
I know in New York, you know, there was they never had children's TV on Sunday mornings. The only thing that was on was Davy and Goliath, which were like stop motion puppets. But it always went back to like being something about Jesus or being like a good kid or something. But you were so desperate for something to watch that you would throw that shit on with Davy. And so it was just a horrible, horrible show. This is the comic version of Davy and Goliath. Goofus and Gallant.
Oh, dear Christ.
Yeah, from the 40s.
It is from the 40s.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
It's actually still in Highlights for children. I can't even imagine that.
So, I mean, all those listeners under 50 are right on with this there, Howard.
Again,
yeah.
We had to look it up. So
Jesus
there's that.
Christ.
There's that. Goofus and Gallant. I'm pretty sure nobody here ever. Oh, see, Robert Smithers knows. Gallant always did the right thing. Goofus always did the opposite, teaching a lesson. Yes. Yes, Davy. Okay.
God.
Davy. No, Davy. Can we play a little bit of that? I do love that.
What, the Davy and Goliath?
Yeah, I love Davy and Goliath.
Okay.
And you know what? I don't love it because it was such a horrible, horrible.
I was forced to watch it. It's okay.
Let me see if I can.
12 years of Catholic school. I watched it.
Oh, I never watched that, too.
They actually wheeled the TV.
You were forced to watch it. You were absolutely forced. Here we go. Here's the Davy and Goliath PSA. It was really the worst thing you ever saw in your life. Here we go.
Oh, no.
What you watching, Davy?
It's another disaster, Goliath.
He looks like a 12-year-old lesbian, by the way.
That's when bad things happen to people in the world. Things we don't expect. And it's just...
This is new.
Oh, Davy, that is awful.
Yeah, this is way too new. I need something
For
nice
millions
and
of people around the world, a familiar
No,
voice from
no,
TV.
no.
There it is.
old. There, that's what they look
That's the classics.
I don't know, Davy.
I don't know, Davy.
My dog is smarter than you, Davy. Oh, God. Absolutely repulsive show. I mean, talk about stretching for like something to watch. and then there you are sitting there eating like your mother made
You had to wait for Abbott Costello to be on later in the morning.
Oh, thank God for that, Channel 11, of course.
It was like 11.
And Costello.
Abbott Costello.
Ah, geez, wasn't that amazing? And then you had Channel 13, which really just had Sesame Street, followed by Mr. Rogers, followed by Sesame Street, followed by Electric Company,
Yes.
followed by my absolute favorite, which all of you know I went to audition for, Zoom. Come on and Zoom. Wonderama, my favorite.
Oh, Wonderama, yeah.
Zoom. Used to do like this whole thing in Zoom. I loved Wonderama. I was on Wonderama with my sister.
No, you're serious?
Yes, and
Wow.
my sister won a Huffy bike because she was one of those people that had to guess what the food was. They used to have this like thing, like a there was like stuff in like cake pie pans or whatever, and you had to eat it blindfold and guess what it was. And she won a Huffy bike. I won nothing, of course. And we had these little bagels with our names on it. And I had that for years and years and years. It never even went bad. They were miniature Lender's bagels. What?
Scary. Rupert Pumpkin was on there too in 75, Sora 75, 74,
Really?
75. Yeah.
Oh my God, me too. Oh my God, me too. Yeah. So I tried out for Zoom because I was that kid. Tried out for Zoom. We went up to Boston. I did the interview. I did the whole thing. And the problem was, and they liked me apparently, but I was young for it at the time. But they liked me, but you had to live within 50 miles of Boston. And that would have meant that I would have had to move with my mother, and my father would have had to stay here with my sister, and we could not afford to do that. So that was the end of my childhood dreams. I did not sing, but I was funny and cute and all that good stuff. Okay, here we go. So
That's why Christina Brown hates her.
Oh, she fucking hated me. That punched me in the side. You know what's funny? I just heard from a girlfriend of mine named Linda, who was actually friends with me when we were friends with Christina Brown. And I'm absolutely going to ask her about Christina Brown and find out what happened to her. And
I
see
guarantee 5 to 10.
Stomach. All right, Coke or Pepsi. Here we go.
No, it's really so funny. Years ago, my agent got contacted, and this is 100 years ago.
100.
My agent got contacted by either Coke or Pepsi, and the guy from the advertising agency was like, "Hey, would Howard do this?" And it was really fucking crazy, funny idea. Again, I don't remember what it was. It was so long ago.
But it was crazy funny.
And my agent told me about it. I go, "Fuck yeah, I'll do that." I mean, I think Coke and Pepsi is shit, and it's killing the country with sugar water, but I'll fucking do it. And then, like, when I gave the green light, the guy went to Coke and Pepsi, and they're like, "Fuck, are you out of your fucking mind, that guy?" And they put an end right to that. I was like,
yeah, you were never going to be in a Coke.
All right, so what we got from that story is that there was really, oh, dear Christ.
Apropos to
that he's absolutely not really, never really considered, and he's just making up a story for nothing.
Come on and Zoom. Come on and Zoom.
You realize he's told this story now for at least 20 years.
Oh, he always tells us.
It's at least 20 years at this point. So it's just
absolutely
ridiculous.
nothing about it that is meaningful to us, even in the slightest. And the fact that he thinks that he can't tell the story, but he wants to, but it's like such a secret, is kind of funny to me. Hold on, I want to see the Zoom. Zoom. Come on and Zoom. Come on and Zoom. And we need a really old one. Let's see.
I never watched Zoom. I'm sorry.
Are you kidding me?
No, I watched Magic Garden. I like Magic Garden because there's 2 chicks on it.
Yeah, okay, this is Zoom. Here we go. I love this. Here we go. WGBH in Boston. Hello, bye, friends. Could you imagine your girl on this?
Interpretive dance too.
Everybody's having a ball. Yeah, come on and zoom. Come on and to my zoom. I'm Joe. I'm Nina.
I'm Mo.
I'm Kenny.
Kenny gets the jazz music. Oh, Tracy.
Yes.
I'm Tommy.
Wow. See, multicultural.
The old Zoom.
What do you do? How are you? You really don't know the show.
I never saw this show ever.
Oh, it was my absolute favorite. They did arts and crafts. I had the Zoom book. You could make all these different things.
Nope. Doesn't ring the Albert Bell. No.
We're gonna teach you to fly high. Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom, zoom. Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom, zoom. Oh, absolute favorite show in the whole of the wide world. All right, let's continue.
Nope.
I'm surprised being from Staten Island and all.
No, I had Wonderama, Magic Garden, Mr. Rogers, and let's see.
Mr.
Just a
Rogers
few.
was like when you were a baby, like young.
I'm probably up to about like 4, 5 or 6. Then he started creeping out.
Kenny is doing 30 years of I did. I love the moppy haired boy. Oh my God. All About the Tendrils knows me so well. It's amazing. No, there was a boy on there named Julio.
Julio.
Oh,
Did he play down by the schoolyard?
Oh, he was so cute. He was so freaking cute. Oh, oh my God. All right, let's move on.
Wuzzle, you're killing me right now. Oh my
Here's
God.
an amazing thing that Robin happened to say today. So I didn't even do the history on it because it's so stupid that it doesn't even deserve more words. Here we go.
That little John. Lil John. Lil. Lil. After the game, there's a prop head about the color of the Gatorade. Oh, shit. Odds who will win
Yeah,
MVP
now they
award.
started making Gatorade in colors.
Started making Gatorade in colors. Where has she been hiding? Gatorade is
What?
coming different flavors. Wait, first of all, it's not even different flavors.
Yeah.
Different colors. It's different flavors there, you hippopotamus.
Yes. How scary is that?
And how she blurts it out was just priceless. It was
And
just like,
pretty interesting because I'm pretty sure that Howard didn't know that either, and neither did she. And yeah, I don't know what world they're in, but yeah,
I mean, but the thing is, Howard goes to, he goes to gyms with like real men, because he does. You figure you would see different colors and flavors of Gatorade because there's orange and blastberry and fruit punch and original lemon lime.
listen, I'm not gonna lie, I'm no piker. I'm not a big Gatorade fan. I
Well,
don't
I'm not either, but I know that there's
certainly we have been in a store where you see in the refrigerator the panoply of colors and flavors that Gatorade comes in. Everybody has. Everybody. Am I wrong?
No, you're absolutely right. I like Frank the Tank. It's called African American Gatorade, you racist.
Yes, Tony Clifton. Grape is a color. Yes, it is. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, it is.
Yes, and the flavor. It's a color and a flavor.
Yes, it is.
Just
Okay.
and actually, purple's a flavor and a color.
All right, let's move on. Local commercial for charity. This is another commercial that he was asked to do, but of course, here we go.
Really weird people's reaction to me. But some guy contacted me
Mm-hmm.
through
Mhm.
someone I know,
Mm-hmm.
and he's not doing a national Super Bowl ad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's doing something local.
Mm.
He asked me if I would record. It's for
Mhm.
charity, too. It wouldn't even be for money. I
Mm.
don't get any money. It's like I have to
Mhm.
donate my time. My luck.
Yeah, of course.
Mhm.
He's looking for that. I'm looking for.
Now, let me ask you a question. How long do you think it would take him to do this? 5 minutes of his time?
If that.
If
If
that,
that 5 minutes.
if
Yeah.
he had to redo it just in case. A
10
commercial,
maybe.
30
10
seconds.
if he's really being a pain in the
I'll
ass.
even give you 60 seconds if they wanted to split it into 2 commercials, but we're talking 30 seconds, 45
Yes.
seconds of his time. But
Yes.
A payday.
A payday.
And so this guy contacted me. He said, for charity, would I be in a Super Bowl commercial that he's airing locally in some markets, and would I do it on my iPhone and just send it to
Oh
him?
dear.
Yeah, I know. This is my
What?
Your commercial venture.
What?
Good. Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie. Bonnie's in the back room. I don't know what he's doing back there.
I don't see that.
I'm almost scared to know what's going on, but he's in the back room. I don't know what he's doing back there. Okay, I don't even know what I wrote here for the next clip. Wants a SB ad, not for free. Oh, of course, because he doesn't want to
Super Bowl ad. Yes.
do it for charity, but by all means, let me get paid a lot. Here we go.
I mean, Eric Andre got a Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Didn't he ride the Sybian here after taking a
He
Viagra?
did not ride the
He
Sybian.
won the Super Bowl. I mean,
He did prostate karaoke.
That's what he did.
I don't mind that I don't get a Super Bowl ad, but he shouldn't get one.
He pulls his pants down and puts his dick between his legs every live show, pretty much.
Wow, what a headline comedian.
I mean, okay, I'm bad, but so's he.
Can't believe Eric Andre got a commercial.
I'm jealous. I wish I could be in a. I would do that. I would be in a Super Bowl ad, and
Did
I
they?
mean, money for it.
Of course you do.
You know,
You know.
Yeah.
everyone but me.
Listen.
America's sweetheart, Howard Stern, can't get himself as. Imagine if I was in your Super Bowl commercial. Imagine the amount of product I could move.
And how much talk and write-ups.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody would
Robin.
be
That's
a
what you
buzz.
really want. You
Yeah.
want the action.
They're so delusional. It's shocking. Imagine how much product I could move. How many Hyundais have you sold this month, Howard? I'm curious.
0.0. So actually, it was funny. I read an article today about Spotify, and it had Sirius XM in there. And actually, the number you had was wrong. I was right. They're down to 31 million. They are shrinking so friggin' fast. It's not funny.
Oh, I just Googled it in real time. I didn't know how.
Yeah, it was I think it was in Forbes, and literally they are shrinking so friggin' fast, and it's like he can't even keep Sirius from shrinking, and they're delusional that he can.
How much
If
product I can
if he
move.
sells if he promotes a product that anyone would actually even buy it.
Yeah. It's shocking to me.
How's
that-
Peloton doing? How's Peloton doing? You did all those secret commercials for it. Oh, that's right. They're almost bankrupt.
almost.
They're almost bankrupt. They're getting close.
Did you know that they started buying back all of their bikes?
Yes.
Because
You know
they
why they did that?
were selling them on the open market for cheaper than they thought that they were worth. You
Mhm.
know who tried to do that at one point too? Lululemon. It backfired
Oh, massively.
catastrophically.
When you start doing that, you're done, because literally that means there is no market for your garbage anymore. So what Peloton was doing is buying this stuff as quick as it can on the market, and then going and selling them as pre-owned
Pre-owned.
for
Certified.
about
Certified.
certified 2/3 of the original price to try to keep the price up.
Yes,
And
yes.
it's not it's not working really well.
Frank the Tank agrees with you. Bingo, Dennis. Those 3-month trials for new car purchases are lapsing. Many of them are lapsing, but I'll tell you something weird. I had to bring my car in for service a couple of months ago. Let's say, I think it was like October, November. All of a sudden, boom, I get this thing on my email saying, congratulations. Thank you for servicing your car at, Manhattan Motors, whatever. And we'd love to offer you a free 3-month Sirius subscription with your service for being a customer here. We'd like to offer you this 3-month thing. And, it's already, you don't have to do anything. It's just there for you. We've already activated it for your car. And see, so it's a total bait and switch. I didn't ask for it. I didn't want it. I didn't say, yes, I will take this. They just automatically gave it to me. And sure enough, it was in the car. And then the emails start to pummel me.
Yes.
3 months is up. Are you sure you don't want to make a deal? Are you sure you
Yes.
don't want this in your car? Are you sure you don't want this? We will give you a deal. We'll give you a deal. Pummel.
So I'll tell you something funny. On my truck, I had Sirius in there for no apparent reason, and I just went, no, I don't want it anymore. At first I called up, and it's like, you owe us $15. I said, you go stick that, okay?
Yeah,
Like literally, you can stick
You know
that.
what's worse? The worst thing about the Sirius thing was, I mean, it's not like
Yes.
this anymore as the cars get newer, is the button, is the Sirius button.
I
It's
don't
like,
have a
I
button.
don't want obviously, I'm just talking about
Oh.
in years past. That would be part of the promotion is that you had a button, AM, FM, Sirius,
Yeah.
auxiliary, whatever. And it's like, I don't want the friggin' button. What if I don't want Sirius?
Just pop
What
the
if I
button
don't
off.
want that fucking button? Seriously, what? I don't want it. And it's
No,
like, sorry,
exactly.
it's already pre-done on the, you
Yeah.
know,
It's
on side.
but so they sent me one letter, I threw it in the garbage. Sent me a second letter, I threw it in the garbage. And that's it. They haven't bothered me since because I'm not paying them the $15. They can stick it.
Yeah, Sirius is ransomware. It's like I
Yeah.
used to say all the time. It's like McAfee
wait.
virus. It's the
They
same
are
thing.
they are literally the 99-cent CD of the 21st century.
Yes.
Think about that for a second. The 99-cent CD for the
No, they are
21st
the
century.
free CD that you used to get from
The
AOL
free CD.
in the mail, and all you had to do was pop
What
it
was
in.
that, Random House? Yeah, they're a Random House of the 21st century. That's
Yeah,
exactly what they are. I told them to go stick it. All right, leave me alone.
as you should. As you should.
Brizzo, you pay $11? Jesus Christ. You need to call them back and go, I'm not paying that. I get offers for $5 a month. No.
With Stern.
With Stern, $5 a month to Stern. They send me at least 5 emails a day. Those are part of all the emails I can't get rid of.
Yes. See,
Columbia House.
ongoing thing. It's actually kind of insane. $5 Canadian is what Sirius costs now. Wow.
What's that in real money?
Oh,
Is it like $1.50 or something like that?
nice to our Canadians,
I'm
then.
just teasing. I tease.
You're
I'm in Florida. There are plenty of Canadians down here.
That's very nice. I know. There's a lot of Canadians on the Gulf Coast, don't you think?
Well, yeah, because it's
Here,
easy for them to get here.
Yeah, this is true. Well, is it
It's
any
true.
easier than the East Coast?
East Coast is all New Yorkers.
Yeah, that's true. Who the hell wants to be there? That's why I'm not there.
That's why I'm not there either.
We're not there. Okay, my next clip is my favorite clip. And this is where he fucked up the promotion for Beth's puppy parade. So epic parade. So deliciously, so horribly. Yeah, I just want to find it so that you may appreciate. Hold on, let me clear out Jimmy Jam. Sorry, I don't know him. Sorry. Instagram. Okay.
Stupid Graham.
Yeah.
You're gonna look at the stupid Graham.
Let me go to the stupid thing and then you can see what
I'll stop sharing that.
that's learned. Okay, Beefus. Let's see what's going on with you and the stupid kitty thing. Okay. So this is from host Beth Stern. We have more on the field action. We captured ridiculously cute footage. The animals watching their friends playing luxury sky. Yeah, let me see if I can get you the actual commercial because it's really actually freakishly horrible. Truly, it is. Oh, here's the rescue ball. Is this a video? No. You think they would constantly do videos because
No. They seem not to understand this is a TV show.
they don't really get the assignment. Quite honestly.
No, they don't.
And it says, and this is look at the people on here. Do you see any diversity whatsoever? It is the most basic bitch channel.
Well, no, they have we have the Spanish looking guy.
I don't buy it. I don't buy it for a second. Kayumbo.
Peter Falk.
Here, look at the movies. Look at the movies that are going on. Look what's going on.
This is Middle America, guys.
Sounds about white, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, here she is. Here we go. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Beth Stern, and I'm delighted to be back for the second annual Great American Family Rescue Bowl. This year, we're celebrating North Shore Animal League America's 80th anniversary of rescuing and saving lives. Watch the cutest game on TV and enjoy an exciting halftime that will make your heart swell. Great American Rescue Bowl 2024 premieres Sunday, February 11th.
I didn't catch it.
On Great American Family.
I wanted to catch it.
Welcome a pet home.
She looks horrible. Let me see if I can.
Hi, I'm Beth Stern, and I'm
delighted.
Beth looks like a caricature of Beth that somebody drew from memory. Seriously, that is a caricature of somebody drawing someone from memory.
You know, the cutest thing about her is I wish I could draw on this page. I can only do it on Google though. But it's so funny, like that she has meridian eyes. Like one starts here.
Yeah.
I did a straight line. This is where we get the word wonky from, my friends, because
Oh, it's as wonky as can be. That's not a motto.
the other
That's
one
not a real motto.
way down here. But let's
Ooh.
listen to him mess up his wife's promo. This was kind of shocking. Well, she has no nose because they gauzed over her face so horribly.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
speaking of,
remember Sybil Shepherd was shot through like, you know,
my
a
wife
little bit
is
of
gonna be,
Hang on, you got to hear the fuck up.
sorry.
Oh, speaking of Beth Top, my wife is going to be on. Oh boy, I'm going to get this wrong. Mm. Oh.
You didn't write it down?
She's on. It used to be called the Kitten Ball, but she's on something else. She's on something else, which is a kitten. It's like, I don't know. I'm fucking this up.
Can you
Does
imagine?
anybody
You
know
better
where my wife is?
Pick up the phone on Marianne. She probably knows.
Oh, here it is. I got it. The guys gave it to me. 12 p.m. on
Wow.
Super Bowl day.
Wrong
Wow.
day.
Host
Wrong
the
time,
second
wrong
annual
time.
Great American Rescue Bowl on GAF. You know where that is. Everyone knows GAF. There's NBC, CBS, ABC, and then GAF. Yeah, GAF.
I don't even know if I have
Yeah.
GAF.
Oh, no, you must have it. Everyone in America has GAF. Whatever the fuck that is.
Can
But
you
anyway,
imagine?
she's on the Great American Rescue Bowl. It's to help save animals.
Yeah.
And I
Wow.
think on Friday, I'm going to get this wrong. Is it Friday she's doing she's on some TV show where she's
Wow.
promoting GAF and the Great American Rescue Bowl. It's a cute show. You know, they have a lot of different animals and they're up for
Imagine.
adoption. And it's just great.
Howard, this is the only day you can talk about it.
I know. I think she's on I don't want to say the wrong thing. She might be on the Today Show on Friday, on Thursday. No, on Friday. I'm going to get yelled at.
So
Get killed for
Oh
this.
boy, that's it.
Would somebody please get the information before the show is over?
I guess I don't mind that she'll be dating Carrot Top when I'm.
Never brought it back up.
She's got every
Yeah,
right.
'cause look
to.
at you.
Yeah.
Has no
I know, I'm
idea if
doing
it
a
was
bad
right or
job.
wrong.
Stern
and
first off,
Mar together. Mar finally ready to commit to one woman.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
all right, it almost sounds like they don't really live near each other in the same house, at all. I
Right.
mean, they're like on the other side of a 15,000 square foot house. Seriously, I don't think they talk at all. I mean, because honestly, you would have some semblance of knowledge of what the hell is happening.
A sheet of paper. How about do what I did whilst the clip was playing? which
Anything.
all I had to do was go to her.
Anything.
Anything.
Anything. But, honestly, I mean, the thing is, I like how Blom's goes, this is the only day you can promote. Like, he's had the last week to promote it. Like, Monday and Tuesday were also days you could have brought this up. This is not a new thing. We knew this was coming there, Slick. And
Delighted to be hosting it, though, Dennis. She is
delighted.
delighted.
Delighted with, as Monsoon says, with 500 teeth in its mouth. Oh my God. I mean, it's
Shark.
I've seen sharks with less teeth.
It's
That
so
is
true.
terrifying.
It's so true.
But like I was saying, though, Sybil Shepherd, they always, accused her of being shot with a filter. Beth is being shot with like a bed sheet or a blanket because it is unreal how much she's
it should have
filtered.
taken her
She's
10
filtered
seconds
so much.
text him and let him know where she is and when she's going to be on. That's all I need to do.
I mean, but the thing is, they're allegedly in the same house. Like literally,
Yeah.
like why didn't it come down and promote it?
He fucked
Why
up.
wasn't it
He fucked
there?
up. He fucked up. He fucked up. It
But
should have
the
been
thing is,
simple piece
it's
of
in the
paper.
house. Why didn't it
how
walk
big
in
that
and
house
promote its own show?
You know how big that house is. You know, I did
15,000. You just get her a set of roller skates. You can make it across.
just that little thread I made today where I'm just kind of, unless we forget, if we ever forget how big that house is, just so you can remember. Hold on, I did a thread about it today. Here we go. Hang on. Let me play this for us. See, this is our website called radiogunk.com.
Oh, yeah, Yeah, with that. Ooh, that's a scary header.
Scary man. Here, just in case you forgot how wealthy Howard is. Here we go. Hang on. You ready? You ready, everybody? Ready? Here we go.
I see it.
This is Howard Stern's mansion worth $52 million located in Palm Beach, Florida. The radio personality bought the property in 2013 from a textile and apparel executive. The mansion sits on 3.25 acres of land.
Crap.
Stunning view of the ocean. It has 12 bedrooms, 18,673 square feet of living space, and a smaller guest house with 1,196 square feet of space. The mansion features multiple stone fireplaces, a bowling alley, imported marble countertops, and guitars. The foyer is 2 stories high with a balcony overlooking the lower floor. The mansion also has several living spaces, guest suites, a study, and a pool. The maintenance cost of the mansion is estimated to be over $900,000 per year in taxes. Stern also employs maids and security guards to keep his mansion clean and safe. Stern's mansion is one of the most luxurious and expensive properties in Palm Beach, ranking number 8 on the town's list of highest valued residential properties.
All right, so I mean, honestly, 18,000 square feet is bigger than a lot of hotels. I mean, seriously, there are hotels that are much smaller than that. It's enormous. And then there's 1,100 square feet in that little house where it keeps the cats.
How about
That's
this?
that's the
One
guest
better.
house.
I think you could probably add up most of the houses on my side of the block. It still wouldn't equal 18,000 square feet. I mean, it's shocking. It's shocking how big his home is.
It is a hotel, and it's on 3 acres on the water. It's 3 acres on the water. And wait, the thing is, he has chimneys there. He is Mr. Chimney. He has to have his chimneys.
Bowling alley.
I wonder if there's a bowling alley in that one too. You know, they said there's a study, so I guess that's where he's doing the show, is in the study.
Babe, he's got 18,000 square feet. He could be doing it anyway. Sweetheart, he could be doing it.
I know that, but
it doesn't have to be in the study.
I understand it, but literally, you got to remember what we're dealing with. We're dealing with 69 IQ. He doesn't have books.
1,000 square feet. Any room.
Any room. I know.
And by the way, Zillow currently has the market value at $127 million. $127 million for the house. But Robin, you know that I have a basement that's
it's unfinished. I have an unfinished basement. Unfinished basement.
All right. So then he went into a conversation about Great Garloo. And the reason I wanted to bring up Great Garloo today is really for only one reason. So let's play the clip and then we'll come back to it.
We don't need no
Meanwhile, Jimmy Kimmel sent me the ad from TV for Great Garloo. I was doing a rap yesterday on this toy that I got. And I saw it, 1961, that toy came out. So I was 7 years old when my parents got me Great Garloo.
Wow.
Yeah. And my mother said, that's a pink. What are you with that Great Garloo? What are you going to do with that? Mom, Great Garloo is the greatest thing ever. Meanwhile, she was right. Great Garloo sucked. I got sucked in by the ad. I was watching the ad because Jimmy sent me a copy of the ad. It was on the internet and it was like, 7 years old. No wonder I thought Great Garloo was the best fucking toy ever.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
listen
in some countries, they don't allow people to advertise to children because they know children are easily gullible.
Like you.
So let's move on to the Great Garloo, shall we? So let's look at the Great Garloo commercial so that we can, again, talk about it on the backside because it really just shocked me.
Now, for every kid who has
I know
ever
it's
seen
low,
a
but it's not
science
me.
fiction movie, thrilled to the amazing strength of an out-of-this-world movie monster, comes Great Garloo by Marx.
Wow.
Okay.
Garloo the Untamed. Garloo the Terrible. Who can stop him? Who can control this monstrous creature?
You think it's like gigantic,
You
right?
can, kids, because Great Garloo by Marx is yours to command. With these battery-operated controls, you can make Garloo go, stop, bend, pick up, turn.
This is high-tech stuff, though, in 61.
I know shit.
Great Garloo, almost 2 feet tall, will be your faithful servant. You name it, you're the boss.
Wow. Grrr.
Own the most fantastic toy of all. Great Garloo.
Looks like he has to take
by
a
Marks.
shit. All
He
right, Great
does.
Garloo was $17.98. $18 today is equal to $438.
But Ben did nothing for him.
Think about this. And I cried that I couldn't get an easy bake oven, which was probably like $6 or something like this. But 7-year-old Howard in 1961 is getting an $18 Great Garloo, purchasing power of $438.
You sure? Wait, you say it's $18 and 1800.
Oh, I didn't mean that. $18. Oh, I didn't mean that. Okay, sorry. Sorry. Why can't I? Oh, you know what? Okay, hold on a second. Okay, $18
In 1961 today.
61 today. $184.
It's still expensive for a toy for a 7-year-old.
Still. Sorry,
Jesus.
guys. $184. That's a ridiculous amount of money
For a 7-year-old.
for a 7-year-old.
Girl.
Right. But please do go on about how horrible your father was and how they gave you nothing. Please do go on. Meanwhile, if you look up the Great Garloo on like eBay,
It's really not a lot.
oh, I was going to show you this too. All right, hold on. eBay again. Great Garloo. Apparently, Robin bought him one for his birthday one year.
That one's $900.
$900 right
Did
now.
it sell though?
Well, I don't know. This is new, so who knows? It's the Great Garloo, everybody.
It's a Great Garloo. Jesus.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, so anyway, that was the Great Garloo. Again, his parents gave him everything. So the fact that he, constantly berates them for being just so awful and so horrible.
Terrible.
Very
They bought you everything you wanted, you little brat.
shocking to me.
Goblin.
Monster. It's an absolute monster.
Frank the Tank. I got punches in the face for Christmas.
Exactly. Oh, Super Trooper, I hate you. He had the Mr. Peanut Butter Maker and snow cone. Oh, I love
You
this snow cone
bastard.
maker. Except my snow cone maker definitely was not made by the people that made the snow cone maker. It was like, because
That was an
basically
off-brand. It fell off the truck.
it was like a cheese grater in a circular thing, and you threw ice in the top, and then the cheese grater grated the ice. That's basically all it was. Yeah, the Easy Bake Oven. I told everybody that story a couple of months ago where I got an Easy Bake Oven when I was like in my 20s because I had to have it because I never got one and it tasted like shit. It's horrible. And you know what it was? All it was is like a 150-watt bulb. So it was
Right.
a super hot bulb.
I actually did help my cousins, my god girl cousins, and they had an Easy Bake, and I was a little older, so I helped them make these really mediocre cakes.
So mediocre.
Very- you're like,
It was just, you had to
it's okay.
anything that was like food related was like, oh my God, it must have. It was a must have. All right, so we moved on, and Paul Giamatti comes in. And I did not know this about Paul Giamatti. So it was kind of interesting
You
to
didn't-
find out who exactly this pseudo Nepo baby was.
So you didn't know that his father was the commissioner of baseball?
No. Did you?
Yeah, I did. I knew that. That's why I posted it in the thread.
Yeah, youngest of 3 children from New Haven, Connecticut. His father, Angelo Bartlett Giamatti, was a Yale University professor who later became president of the university,
Yeah.
and later commissioner of Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
His mother was a homemaker who taught at the Hopkins School and had also previously acted. Giamatti was first educated at the Fute School and then later graduated from Choate Rosemary Hall. Very, 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 very
Jesus.
expensive private schools. He attended Yale, where he was active in the undergraduate theater scene with Ron Livingston,
Ed Norton.
guy, and Edward Norton.
Ed Norton.
Graduated in 1989 with a bachelor's degree in English and then Master in Fine Arts from the Yale School of Drama.
Jesus.
Blah, 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 blah. And then got an honorary doctorate of fine arts degree from Yale. So, yeah.
So, I mean, this guy is so privileged that he did undergraduate and graduate at Yale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did admit that his landed his first high-profile role as Kenny Pig Vomit Rushton in the film adaptation of Howard Stern's Private Parts. So they do, in fact, give him credit for being the person that put him on the map. What was interesting, though, to me, however, is when I was looking at IMDb, it was showing that the movie that he was in before that came out the same time as Private Parts. Hold on a
Not
second.
the Golden Bachelor. No.
No, of course not. Hold on, I just want to show you this really quickly. The movie came out the exact same time. Oh, he's only 5'9" too.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, Guinea.
Yeah. Guinea.
Guinea.
Makes sense, stupid Guinea.
Not stupid Guinea, just a guinea. He's short.
Okay, he was in Private Parts. Donnie Brasco, he was actually in. That came out before Private Parts in the same year.
So he was in one movie that made money and one movie that didn't. Okay.
In the same year, which he probably filmed before Private Parts even came out, was My Best Friend's Wedding, Deconstructing Harry, The Break, and then he was in some TV shows. Then he was in The Truman Show the next year, Dr. Dolittle, Saving Private Ryan, The Negotiator.
These are all small roles. I mean, really, they're tiny
All
roles.
of them were, including Pig Vomit. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that was tiny also.
He only worked like 3 days on that. Then he was in. A lot of people were saying today that he was really good in. What was it? What was he in?
Sideways. That was his big movie.
I don't even know when that was. Got to be honest with you.
2004. You already passed it.
Oh, all right. There it is, Sideways. And that was only a 7.5. But yeah, so he's always been like, just that guy. He's in a lot of movies. And if we didn't know him from Howard, honestly,
I wouldn't know him at all.
When he dies, you're like, oh yeah, it looks familiar. I've seen him in a bunch of things. I mean, the only thing I really ever knew him from besides Private Parts was probably Billions, which I really liked. I thought he was really good in that. I think he was a pretty good actor in that. But yeah, that's where we know him from. So let's listen to them really just kiss each other's asses. It's quite.
He did act with Alexandria Daddario, so that's a credit.
Oh, you love that because you love.
I love that a lot, actually.
Yeah, she's a cute girl.
Yes.
So let's look at this and then let's have the conversation. So here we go.
I walk into the studio, believe it or not.
Great.
Basically, he's talking about when he walks into a studio, I guess it's in the Florida house, that he has a gigantic poster of him with Paul Giamatti. And that's what he walks in and sees.
That's how he decorates the room, huh?
Or he goes into his studio.
And big ass. It's a big ass picture too. It's just you and me.
And that was a wig, right? Were you wearing a wig?
Oh yeah, I had multiple wigs.
Yeah, that's right. You had to have a bunch of wigs. Amazing. And I had hair. Look at how much hair I had. Incredible.
Yeah, look at you. Yeah. How old were you?
Wow.
We did Private Parts. Do
I
you know?
must have been, what was it, 1997? I was 30, I think.
30.
Yeah.
I have such. We got to talk about Private Parts for 1 minute because it's our history.
Yeah.
At the time, I didn't know anything. Certainly, I still don't know anything about acting. I mean, I'd never done a movie before. I'd never really acted.
Yeah.
But I didn't have the wherewithal to know how good you were. Like, I was doing these scenes. I've described this before. I was doing the scene with you, and you're playing my boss. It
goes on. It goes on.
Jesus. So the wig thing. So that was a wig, and Howard goes, "Yes, I have wigs.
Lots of wigs.
Really? Like current? I have lots of wigs. That's a current statement, not 1997.
Let me hear
That's
that.
now.
Let me hear that again.
Walk into the studio, believe it or not.
Right.
And it's a big ass. It's a big ass picture too. It's just you and me.
And that was a wig, right? Were you wearing a wig?
Oh yeah, I had multiple wigs.
Yeah, that's right. You had to have a bunch of wigs.
I had multiple wigs.
No, I have. It's have.
Had. That's had.
Have.
Had.
Put it at half speed.
Oh, fuck you. Abundance of wigs.
Abundance of wigs.
Buku wigs. Yes.
Buku. He's wig rich.
So let's listen to them lather each other's asses because it was really kind of disgusting.
Oh, it's so
It was
bad.
like I didn't realize what an opportunity this was to work with an actor of your caliber.
Well, it was an
because you had
opportunity
it.
for me. That's why. I mean, I think I'd never done anything like this on film either. Like I hadn't done this much on film. So I was nervous too. And I didn't want to screw it up. And you were effortless. So it actually made it easy.
You're playing yourself.
But he couldn't even play
stretch.
himself.
It really wasn't a stretch.
He couldn't play himself. He was
And never
terrible.
played anything ever again.
All right.
Ever
This is the
again.
same person that acting on the Larry Sanders Show. Larry, what is up with your wife? She's on the proverbial rag.
Oh my God.
I mean, literally, that's how the line was delivered.
Yes, you're so right. Hold on. Let's finish.
Because all of you guys were. It was easy for me. I didn't know what I was doing on film really either. You
And
know?
I didn't realize you were 30 years old at that point, and this was your first sort of major motion picture. I mean, you had to be like that had to be a really important moment for you because you're 30 years old, and most actors have done some sort of film.
Look how you should be thanking me and kissing my balls for giving you this opportunity.
I mean, you had done little parts,
Little
and
things,
and, little things. I mean, so it must have been a huge break
It
for
was.
you to be.
But
I
it
didn't
was-
realize any of this.
But the whole thing was exciting. I mean, getting to do it with you, getting to do anything like this at all, and the part was great.
Oh, you know what? It had to be so exciting to work with me and such a joy that I'm the one that you should be thanking if, God willing, you get an Oscar when the Academy Awards come out. It's just so pathetic.
Oh, you mean the movie that he's in right now that is losing money like nobody's business?
Is it
Okay,
really?
yeah. He definitely deserves an Oscar for a movie that hasn't even grossed $20 million. Congratulations, you're in a failure. Yay.
That's why he's on the show, I guess.
But I mean,
Where failures go to die.
I guess. I mean, this is just, it is amazing that he is in Loser. I mean, honestly, outside of Sideways, and then the rest of the stuff is bit roles, but he really's never been in a
Big time.
blockbuster. Never been in a blockbuster.
No,
Ever.
I mean, he's had some quality roles in quality movies.
Right.
I'm going to give him that completely.
But it's never been something huge. He's never been in like an Oppenheimer.
Ugh, wow.
Neither
have
still.
that.
What?
Neither have I. So
I understand it, but this is a guy that's been acting now for
a long
like 30 years, and you're getting lathered up on this interview, and honestly, you don't have the resume to have your ass lathered. You really don't. You were in a movie that lost money and put a production company out of business.
Again, Howard just wants the kudos. Howard just wants the recognition that, if it wasn't for him in his mind, because he's delusional, if it wasn't for him, he would never be anything. And you really should be licking my balls in thanks and praise to me. And I'm shocked that you didn't. So here's the little delicious lie. It's second to last clip, so we're almost done wrapping this shit show up. Did you hear him talking about the glass eye?
Yeah, this glass eye thing coming out after Ben died is so sketchy. Sketchy.
Listen to the way he says this and just listen to the wording on this. So he talks about how his father never talked about it. He didn't know about it. His mother never let them talk about it. But yet this happened. Okay, here we go.
It was like I didn't realize what an opportunity this was to work with an actor of your caliber.
Hold on, sorry.
Jesus, it's gonna make me throw up. I'm gonna have diabetes after listening.
I know
to
a lot. I mean, my dad had a glass eye.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
wow.
it was like a major thing in my life. My father would not tell me about his glass eye. My mother would not talk to me about it.
Really?
Some kids teased me about it once, and I beat the shit out of the guy.
Okay, how did kids tease you about it if you didn't know about it? You just said his father didn't tell you about it. So how did kids tease you about it?
Once
You didn't
again,
know about it.
this is a story that only popped up after Ben died, so he can't refute it. And his mother's was in a morphine friggin' coma. No one can refute this, and the story comes out.
Yeah, we didn't know about glass eye until
First of all the times you see Ben, did it look like one eye was kind of not going along with the other? I never noticed that because that's kind of, when Sammy Davis Jr., you see him, that one eye kind of like
That was a noticeable glass eye.
It was like, yeah.
Cindy Duncan with the wayward eye. Noticeable.
Yeah.
Apparently, I did not know this, but it wasn't a glass eye. It was just a fucked up
No,
eye.
she just had kind of one of those.
She just had a wonky eye.
But the thing is, Sammy Davis Jr. had a glass eye, and you can tell. But but you can tell. Ben was on how many different things on TV?
Countless.
And never appeared. That is, the one eye would never follow along. Like, I find this so weird that he's just jumping all over this. All right, the thing
right
is
on the hill, and let's say he did have a glass eye. Let's say he did.
Okay, let's say we did, for
But
argument's sake.
when do you think he knew about it?
He would he should have known, like, by the time he was in college, he should have known.
Right. So you think that kids were beating the shit out of him, or that he was fighting with kids?
No.
Because his father had a glass eye?
He actually said he beat a kid up, which I know is a fake story.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he couldn't beat his own sister up. I mean, no, absolutely not.
I don't think I can blow this up.
Oh, yeah, Peter Falk. That's right, the other one, Peter Falk, and that with that eye that kind of.
Is that really a fucked up eye?
Peter Falk had I don't know if he did that on purpose. If he did, my God, but yeah, he always.
He certainly wouldn't know. Put it that way.
I mean, but
don't even know-
usually it's kind of evident. And the other thing is, why would you have glasses with prescription on both sides?
Maybe it's not.
No, they are, because the magnification.
No, how do you?
I'm looking at the picture. There's magnification.
How do you know?
Because I have two eyes and I can see that.
You're insane. You're insane. Dick, you wouldn't know. Cool glasses.
Not with those. No, but with his regular reading glasses.
No. I know. I'm just trying
Any
to.
moving video? We have moving video of his father. Come on, there's video of.
I don't know. I can't go down the rabbit hole. I can't go down the Ben Stern glass eyeball rabbit
But
hole.
it's so crazy though that he's just literally digging this up now after his father's dead.
Yes.
And that's the part that's always strange.
Yeah.
Kind of suspect.
Let me finish the
And
clip.
thanks, Nicholas.
Well,
Nicholas gave us $7.
Oh, thanks. Hold on. I'll come back.
Tell
I'm
me
not there.
about his glass.
So you guys don't realize a lot of times if you're chatting or whatever, I'm not really paying attention to it.
No,
because
she isn't.
there's a whole
That's
nother
why I'm
huge
here.
Screen that's open that has the clips and the
Aside, my mother would not
pictures.
talk to me about it.
Really?
Some kids teased me about it once, and I beat the shit out of them, saying my father. I was a kid.
Yeah.
I didn't know any, but I was never like, we didn't. I couldn't ask him about it.
See the way he talks like that? That's when he's frumfring. See,
He's lying.
to get like these tells of when he's lying. He does like he does that when he's lying.
Not talk to me about it.
Really?
Some kids teased me about it once, and I beat the shit out of the guy for saying my father. I was a kid.
Yeah.
I didn't know any, but I was never like, we didn't. I couldn't ask him about it or anything.
Yeah.
Lies.
Wow.
Thanks, Nicholas. Happy
Nicholas.
out there. Can you post a picture of the cast? XX and Bon Gabriel. I don't know what you're saying there. What cast?
Us, I guess.
You know those
I
boys
know.
don't want to be
Which
seen.
cast?
Those boys don't want to be seen in public.
I guess not.
I don't know why. Neither of them is horrible to look at, for God's sakes. I don't know what their problem is.
If I'm on camera, anybody can be.
I don't even think Dennis has actually even ever seen them.
No, I haven't. I've never seen them.
Really?
Ever. No,
And
never
what's
seen
John?
them.
No,
I've
right?
seen I've seen a picture of John.
Interesting. I guess I'm the only one who's ever seen all of you. I mean, not all in person. I'm just saying I've seen you all, but that's weird. Isn't that weird, you guys, that we have a show that like nobody sees each other? I find that to be bizarre.
I actually do find that very weird and kind of strange, actually. The more I think about it, yeah, it does seem kind of weird.
I know. It's very, very weird to me. And nobody would care. I mean, we see some of these people that are online. Jesus Christ. I mean, look at them. Look at Shuli.
Ooh, well, that's a bad precedent to set there, surely. Yeah, it's a low bar.
This is true. I'd be really interested to think of what people think people look like. Shut up.
Thanks, Nicholas.
Thanks, Nicholas.
Nicholas.
All right. So end of show. Let's get to it right now.
Yay.
But he's some
He's
actor.
an amazing actor.
Amazing. Exactly, Robin. You know. Robin knows. Watches a lot of movies. Too many movies.
I watch every one of his.
Every
I
one.
watch billions. I watch his TV shows. I watch everything he does.
Yeah.
One of the people I follow.
Because you never hooked up with Paul Giamatti. Boy,
Oh,
that
here
would have
we
been
go
some
again.
power couple.
No, you kept me in a closet.
I did. It's true. I
When
got
we were
jealous.
doing those scenes together, I was on the phone, remember? So I was
Right.
off stage while you two were
I
ripping
kept-
up the scenery.
Yeah, I kept you away.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, watch Paul Giamatti, and The Holdovers now streaming on Peacock. And we'll see you next time. And next week, let's not forget Billy Joel in a very special, beautiful moment where we look into each other's eyes and there's a piano and, Billy's.
Interesting. I wonder where he's going to do this. I
In
wonder,
Miami, at the Miami studios. Yes.
is he going to go there and
Yes, he is. 'Cause
overnight?
it's Billy Troll.
He mentioned what a pain in the ass it's going to be to go down to Miami and get a suite of rooms so that he can stay there for a night.
You mean for the hour and a half drive?
Yeah, remember last year when it was?
Yes, I know. The hour and a half drive.
It'll be interesting if he talks about that. Well, let me finish
Pretty
the show.
fucking
You know what happens
spectacular.
then? Yeah.
Yeah. And Robin's boyfriend, John Cena, coming up too. So there you go.
Wow.
All right. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Look who's hosting.
Wow, that's it. It's
We'll
everything.
see you later. That's a better than most of the sign-offs. At least it was kind of acknowledging that he was gonna
I
come
don't know what he
back.
acknowledged. I don't know what that acknowledged.
Well, it's better than bye.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
So you're gonna have to help me with this now because now it is time to do our Super Bowl number picks.
Yes.
And let me see how I can do this. Give me a second here. 1 second. All right. So what I have up here, and remember, this Super Bowl is in honor of Gary Puppet. Rest in peace. Gary Puppet used to be the one who always ran this for us yearly. And a lot of people were really, really sweet and contributed money to it. So there's going to be a fairly decent payout on this. And should be fun. So let me put up the screen that has just give me 1 second, you guys. Okay. So I can put up the actual numbers. Sorry, I didn't really prepare myself for this, but what else is new, right? Here it is. Pull. Okay. So everybody who participated, I put your icons from the Radio Gunk site, and they are right here. So here's everybody who is participating in the pool. Everybody had the chance of getting 2 numbers. Kansas City Chiefs will be on top. We have going to be random generating numbers 0 through 9 that will go across first and down second. And then for some of you who don't know how to play this, I will explain it to you when we're done. So I need your help, Dennis.
Okay, great.
Okay. So do you have a pen and a piece of paper?
I have paper and I have pen.
Okay. So this is a random number generator. Now you'll notice lower limit is 0, upper limit is 9. We generate 10 numbers, no duplications, and I can just generate. So it'll just generate numbers. So Dennis, pick a number from 1 to 5, and that's how many times I'll generate.
3.
Fine. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. Write these down. Here we go. 3, 7, 9, 5, 8, 6, 0, 4, 1, 2.
Yes.
Got it?
Got it.
7, 9, 5, 8, 6, 0, 4, 1, 2.
I have 3, 7, 9, 5, 8, 6, 0, 4, 1, 2.
Okay. So now number from 1 to 5. Next one.
We'll do 5.
You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Ready?
Yes.
8, 5, 4, 1, 6, 2, 7, 903.
Okay, I have 8, 5, 4, 1, 6, 2, 7, 903.
Awesome. Okay, so
I can follow instructions.
yeah, you're a good boy. All right. So now,
Catholic school worked.
okay, now let me whip out my Illustrator so that we can put that on the screen. Window, Illustrator, share. All right, here we are. So this is the actual boxes. And all right, give me numbers.
All right, for the first set was 3, 7.
Wait, you gotta wait because I gotta do
You
it.
said give me the numbers.
No, I know, but I just have to do it in so that it's spaced correctly. 3.
7.
Go ahead.
9er.
9.
5.
5.
8.
8.
6.
6.
0.
0.
4.
4.
1.
1.
2.
2. Okay, my friends. All right.
3, 7, 9, 5, 8, 6, 0, 4, 1, 2.
Okay, down's a little bit of a problem, but go ahead. What's the number?
Okay, 8, 5.
No. Yeah, I have
Ah,
to do it differently because,
you have to go down.
8. 5. Yeah.
4.
Yes.
1.
Yes.
6. 2. 7. 9. 0.
8! Let's see if I can remember it. Don't say anything. 9.
0.
Got it. And
3.
all right. There's the numbers. Look at that. Okay, so basically the way this works, if at any given time, like say they both field goals at the end of the first quarter, so it's 3-3. That would be lunch pail lefty. I don't know why I know that. That's
I don't see the picture, so.
Oh, you don't see this?
No, I don't see this. That makes it
Oh
hard.
my God, I was just doing it. No wonder. I'm so sorry. So, okay. So if they both kick field goals at the end of the first quarter, it would be 3-3, right?
Mhm.
If Kansas City has a touchdown and 49ers have no score at the end of the first quarter, it would be 7-0. That would be Sin Lu. So 3s and 7s and 0s are great numbers to have.
Ooh, I have 7 and 9.
Oh, that's nice. That's 3 field goals. So, okay. So
Yeah.
those are the numbers. I'm going to post them on radiogunk.com in the
8,
forum
6.
section. Good luck, everybody who is
So-
participating. And I will put the cash prizes in there. Some people still are donating. So I will put this up probably tomorrow once I tally up how much people have given. So there'll be a prize at the end of the first quarter, at the end of the second quarter, halftime, at the end of third quarter, and then the final. And all prizes will be given to you in the form of like an Amazon gift card or a gift card of your choice, really, whatever it is that you want it to be.
Not in Gunk coin, huh?
Not in Gunk coin, unfortunately. That's not really worth
So
it.
are we gonna do where the second quarter is more than the first and third, and the final is more than the second quarter?
It depends. Let me see how much money we get.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look at what we did last year. I think we did like 100, 125, 100, and then 150 or 200, something like that. So it'll probably be somewhere in that same place. So yeah. All right. So yeah. So that's it, everybody. So good luck to everyone. Let me save this before I forget.
Please.
Yes, it's saved. Okay. And then I will post this on the site. And yeah, we'll see what happens on Sunday. It is Super Bowl weekend, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Okay. All right. So that's what we'll do, and that's it for us. And yeah. So did you put up a new show?
Yes, I did. I put up a new YouTube on what is and the
What is
name of the video is "What's Stellantis's plan for Dodge? It's simpler than you think."
Indeed.
Oh, it truly is simpler than you think. Yes, it's fascinating. Yeah, and so I'll be getting back to actually hands-on. I'll be rebuilding a a Holly carburetor, a 4150, for that Toronado, and this show ought to be entertaining because this thing is it hasn't run in 5 years, so it's gonna be kind of nasty.
Oh, interesting. Okay, are you doing that
Yeah.
this weekend?
I am putting the I'm actually gonna work on it tomorrow morning. I'll be filming it. I should have the video out if nothing goes wrong on Friday. This weekend I'm in a parade. So I will not be working on that Toronado this weekend. I do have a car thing instead. And it's also Super Bowl on Sunday, even though I'm going out to dinner instead. So even though I'm in 4 pools, but it doesn't matter.
Please make sure. Yeah, I'm in one $100 pool and in a $50 pool.
4.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty much all I got. All right. So make sure you follow DJ's Classic Garage and help Dennis get his numbers up so that he can start monetizing that.
Yes, and I actually do. Frank the Tank wanted where you can get shirts. I don't know if I should post it up. I probably can post it on the site. I have some basic T-shirts. My design team is probably going to get grounded if they don't start working faster on this thing, because I've asked for some designs and I'm still waiting for them.
If you want to send me a link, I'll put it at the bottom of the show so that people know.
Okay, I'll send you the link.
Okay. All right. So that's it. So this is our Friday. Thank you, everybody, for listening and paying attention to us. I don't know why you do, but you still manage to, and we appreciate all that you do. Thanks for humoring me as I showed you what my, my sub-basement garage thing looks like. And that's it. Follow DJ's Classic Garage, and we still miss Arm. So
Still miss Arm.
Still
See,
miss
there was a lot of stuff he could have added today with the
Yeah.
with the private parts.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, thanks for hanging with us tonight. Please join us for any further discussion at radiogunk.com in the forum section. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Radio Gunk. And don't forget to like this and subscribe to us and hit that little bell so you know when we're doing a new show. Thanks.